Hello, hello. Welcome to a Wylde Flowers stream. To the few of you who might not be watching the big game today, um, I tend to provide some alternative and or counter culture programming, and today is no exception. We put this up for a vote on the Discord. Normally I don't even bother doing that because I usually just proceed on the basis that I know my community and I know that there will be some people who don't choose to partake in the choice of the majority. Let's just go ahead and say. Um, but today I actually put it up for a vote because I was considering watching the big game myself with my folks, but the vote went for Wylde Flowers. So that is what we are doing today. And look at all of this winter and wind. The snow is quite a lot, and the wind is also quite a lot. And Constellatio, hello, thank you for reminding me about such things as signal boosting. How about if I signal so that signal can be boosted? Um, let's see. I'll just use my stream title. How about that? Alternate programming here. And an address that goes like that and also like this, and then I click post. There we go. Done. It's called a vote of confidence. Well, thank you for that. We're going to press continue and see where it was that we last left off in Wylde Flowers. Yes, Saturday, 10:30 a.m. It is not, in fact, time for bed the way it usually is. We stayed up real late last night and passed out and woke up at 10:30 in the morning. And so we are going to have to go see the doctor in order to recoup our energy. Until then, we're going to have very low energy. And that is a consequence of Tara having stayed up too late. Which, Tara, I feel you. There are indeed consequences for these things. I personally am finding, despite the fact that I don't intend to, I still wind up having nights where I don't sleep. It's not like I'm a youngster that intends to pull all-nighters. It's not that at all. But when it does happen, the consequences are much greater than they were when I was a youngster. Um, so yeah, there's that. We are creating as much growth potion as we can, because we are trying to make good use of our magical skills in order to speed boost longer. We've got some of that. Summon small things longer. We cannot make that because we still don't have access to Wolfsbane. So let's see. We'll make. I'd like to make a storm, not wind. Storm, not rain. Storm. There we go. All right. We have to. Okay. We're okay. What's this? Ah, yes, the Summon Witch incantation. We need to be able to get the giant lotus from the gloaming. That is our current project. Let's find out about Damon.
Oh, I think I see something.
Damon likes sweet potato vodka. What? We do not have a recipe for that. Fascinating. All right, let's see. The mortar and pestle. Not the pestle with the poison. Uh, but the chalice at the palace? Possibly? Sorry. Too much silliness. Sweet potato vodka. Hey, you can make vodka out of just about anything. Um, I took a class in college that when I enrolled was titled Russian Society. No, it was when I enrolled in the class, it was entitled Soviet Society Today. By the time the first class met, it was entitled Russian Society Today. You can guess now exactly how old I am, but or precisely when it was that I was in college. And one of the things that I learned was that it is possible to make vodka out of tires and shoes. And I had not known that that was possible. I'm not sure whether that was a fact that I needed to know, but it was, in fact, interesting. And um, it gave me a good perspective. Now, we don't have any shiners. I think we could do something about that. We also need to plant some cauliflower and get some animal tallow. Truffles are something that we don't yet have access to. Cauliflower, something else that we need cauliflower for. Cauliflower and cabbages. Okay, let's plant some cauliflower and cabbages and pick some more crocuses. This is a crocus, yes? Okay, let's pick some of those. And can we plant more of those? Oh, we only have those crocus seeds. Okay, fair enough. Um, I will go ahead and buy some more crocus seeds. Oh, do I see a hummingbird? Hello, little hummingbird. Cleo, how are you this chilly
Hi,
morning?
kitty.
Has your winter coat come in? I hope so. What shall we give her? Some salmon? And let's see if FishyBot has some
Aw,
shiners for
still loving
us.
that, aren't ya?
FishyBot, got some shiners for me? We'll give you those crickets and take whatever you got. Pupfish, sardines, herring, sea bass, tuna, shrimp, char. I'm not succeeding at reading and playing at the same time. Let's see, we need to use a summon small things incantation.
Thank
There we go. Oh, I interrupted her. Things I want but don't yet have. Get off the ground and in my bag. I believe she was about to say when I so rudely interrupted her. All right, Nuggets, I continuously don't have cabbage for you. You've been my saddest chicken for I don't know how long because I have been failing you. I need to plant some cabbage. Let's not forget about that today. Okay, apples. Luckily, I happen to have an apple in my pocket for this chick. This is the first time in a long time that we've seen the chickens out. They have been hiding away and sleeping away the morning because it's been precipitating on the regular. Sweet pea wants an onion. You would think Sweet pea would want a sweet pea, but no, Sweet pea wants an onion. At least they're consistent. I can't imagine the difficulty level if the chickens were more mercurial in their tastes. Onions. Saluton mahi. Oh, 32 months, my goodness. That is unbelievable. How can it possibly have been that long? Okay, have we got all of the chickens? Let's say hello to our wool-bearing sheep. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. Wool-bear sheep. Indeed. And this apple in my other pocket is for you, little one. Somebody caught my musical theater reference. All right, an orange for this lovely lady. Some scritches for you, Olive. I am lost, Coraco. Please enlighten me. Oh, I just walked right past that sheep. Here we go. Rosemary wants a sweet potato. Happily we have one. Okay, is that everybody? But the cow. All right, little Tara. Here's an orange for you. A German joke. A pig that lays eggs and produces wool would be the best thing to have. Indeed. I recognized some parts of it, but I was at no, yes. All right, let's chat with the bot. BD-bot. Okay. Well, that's all right, but I was hoping for wool. I'm always hoping for some wool. All right, can we... Yes. Tap the maple tree. Excellent. Now, I have an idea. Let's try cutting down trees that are not maple trees and see if we can't have a maple farm. You know? I don't know whether it'll work out. All right, you talk to me. Things good with you? And what about, oops, what about you? You need a little something something, right? How about one of these?
Hey, Planty. Water some plants for me today?
Happy to, I think. That's good to hear. Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, we're going to take this cotton and we're not going to plant anything in its place yet because we want to plant some cabbage and cauliflower. Have we got cabbage or cauliflower? Okay, we'll plant that cauliflower. Have we got cabbage seeds? Yes, okay. We can plant that much. Cabbage and cauliflower. I think I'll get one more cauliflower seeds because I've been real short on that for a while. Okay. So let's see. Let's go back to the kitchen now that we have some cauliflower. How did it get to be 3:10 p.m. already? I don't have time to be in the kitchen. I need to go to town. Hello, Natalia.
I can't help but wonder if someone did tamper with the fairy. If anyone can fix it, though, it's Parker. And I'll be happy to take a torch to anything that needs welding.
Well, we don't have any of her favorites today. Eierlegende Wollmilchsau. Yeah, an egg-laying whole milk sow. Oh, wool milk sow. Ah, yes, wool milk sow. Okay. From earlier, eierlegendes und milchgebendes Wollschwein. Egg-laying and milk-giving wool swine. The concept of a Schwein, das Merino-Wolle trägt und dazu noch Eier legt, a pig that bears merino wool and furthermore lays eggs too, is mentioned in poetry as early as 1959. Fascinating. I like it. Okay. Chilly, chilly, windy winter day.
You never realize how much you care about something until it mysteriously breaks down. I love you, Fairhaven Fairy. I need you. Please come back to me.
But what about Angus?
There's room in our relationship for the fairy. Don't worry.
Hey! Oh my goodness. The first indication of polyamory. Did we expect it to involve the Fairhaven Fairy? I, for one, admit that I did not.
Oh, that's gonna give me brain freeze. And it will be so totally worth it.
Okay, let's see. We can buy all the pearls we need. I'm very happy about that. And we can sell... I suppose we can sell a ruby, why not? Try and fund our pearl purchases a little bit.
The ferry breaking down feels ominous.
Mm-hmm.
But Messenger Cameron says we shouldn't let it bring us down. That's just what the malcontents want.
Oh my lord.
What do malcontents have to do with the fairy?
See? That's exactly the right question to be asking right now.
Oh, you look so innocent sometimes. And yet... All right, we don't need to buy anything today. We don't get presents today. We have potting soil request. Well, yeah, but I need some of that myself, to be honest. All right, hello. Do I have something special for you today?
Sweet holy mother of... This saves me so much time. You're amazing, Tara.
Glad I could help.
We're supposed to believe that the fairy breaking down is now a coincidence? Not with everything that's happened at the you-know-where. All this drama is making me so stressed. I'm gonna get cold sores. My hair will fall out.
And what about hives? How about that? All right. We all have our own ways in which our body breaks down under stress, right? How about some churros? Actually, if she's that stressed, I shouldn't be offering her sugar, but oh well. Hey, Tarpok, how
Oh,
you doing?
Tara, how did you know that
Welcome
I was
in,
craving churros?
and welcome in to Lurkers as well. It's lovely to have you here, and um, I I'm always a little
Oh,
bit
now that I think about it, I'm always craving churros.
surprised and happy when people choose the alternative programming of all of the places you could be right now. There's a there's one that a lot of people are partaking of right now, and so yeah, your presence is noted and appreciated. Doing okay, been unwell but on the mend. Oh no, I hope that you will be strongly healing up real soon. It's no fun to be sick, and I'm glad to hear that you are starting to be on the mend at the least.
The Gentleman Farmer Quarterly says livestock need feed when it's cold to keep their body temperatures up.
That is in fact true.
I can't deal with another cow getting sick.
I'm sure the cows would also appreciate not getting sick.
Hey, this smells great. Thanks.
All right, we currently don't really need to be chopping wood everywhere because we have our woody bot chopping wood for us. I can't believe, despite the fact that it's 4 p.m., we get to sit down around the fire and have a chat
The
with
ferry
Shelby.
being out is making people even more anxious. You can feel the tension every time you walk through town.
Just another reason to avoid town, I reckon. Not that I needed one. People become even more dangerous when they feel trapped. Hope Parker can fix it soon.
He's closed today, so I can't chat with him. I mean, I could, if I could find him, chat with him, but I can't chat with him about work jobs, I think.
Ah, my favorite! I might save some for breakfast with my tea.
Oh yes, a conch shell. All right, we have not gone for a walk on the beach. There's another place where we could find a conch shell. Also, we could call a storm and find a conch shell that way as well. Hey, Aqua, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope everything is going well. Let's go to the bottom end of town. See what's up. Yes, we have seen this ferry. I will go down and show you. It is listing significantly.
I've spoken to Parker at length about the ferry. There's no question that this is the work of a malcontent. We just have to figure out who it was. That's the only way we can help them.
Oh dear, Cameron. You know, I'm no pumpkin spice latte for you. Too many conspiracy theories. All right, we have to take our medicine. We're gonna get yelled at, guys.
What did I say? Did I say get enough rest?
Yes,
And did you do that?
I might not have.
Then from now on, you'll get enough rest.
Yes, I will promise to get enough rest.
Okay, stay warm, Tara. The less frostbite I have to deal with this winter, the better.
Yeah, I am in a short sleeve shirt.
It's funny. When I was in med school, my mother used to come fill up my entire cupboard with oatmeal raisin cookies. She knew I would turn to sugary snacks when pulling all-nighters, so she wanted to try to at least make them healthy.
All right. Let's buy and sell some fish. This is becoming almost
I
more
expect the lakes will
profitable.
be frozen over soon. Always did love a day of ice fishing. Just gotta find my old auger. It's around somewhere.
Does that mean we'll have more fishing spots or fewer fishing spots available when it gets really cold? It seems like there's something challenging at the end of each season. We've got no beer to give him. I'm sad. All right, let's buy worms and crickets. The fishing bot does not have an auger, but if I can keep the fishing, like if they give me the option of making fishing holes, and if I can keep the fishing holes open, then you would think the fishing bot could then go fish there. You know? All right, let's sell up a fish and stud fish and perch, some suckers and a few eels, some sole, dab, whiting, sardines, snappers. We're keeping some so that we can also make fish dishes. Now, you can make fish fingers out of just about anything, but tuna is the least expensive fish, so I think I will probably not sell any of the shellfish or the squid or the tuna. Oh, sell another 10 catfish. And some carp and dace. We'll keep that. The rainbow trout I can sell some of. We'll keep some of the salmon. We'll just sell some of the salmon. All right, that's good. We'll keep some of these grotto sculpin, loach, and blind eels. Those are from the caves. All right, let's go see how Damon's doing. Maybe if Fishy asked Miney nicely, Miney would make a hole in the ice. That sounds possible.
On the one hand, the ferry being out means everyone's gonna be super stressed out. But on the other hand, super stressed out people tend to spend more time at my bar.
I mean, that is a good perspective.
Damon, you're not saying you want the ferry to be broken down.
Not like permanently, but maybe for another week?
I mean, I think Damon's trying to ban stress. So here's what the ferry's looking like right now. Theoretically, that's how you get to Milkwater. We've never been. Oops. Let's try that again. I misclicked.
I used to think a lot about where I'd go if the ferry could sail anywhere. Now, all I see in my head is eventually coming back from wherever I go.
Let's see, do we have anything delicious to share? Some cheese pizza, the way to a teenage boy's heart.
Pizza! Give it! Sorry, I turn into a troll when I'm hungry. And I'm always hungry.
Wait, no, that's Sebastian. Sebastian, always a troll. Confirmed. Aqua, you can confirm? Good to know. I'm glad I'm doing it right. His other favorites include orange juice and... oh, gracious. I'm forgetting.
Because the ferry's not working, Mommy stores out of ice cream.
Oh no.
It's the middle of winter, though.
So, is that a bad time for ice cream?
I hear that more ice cream sales happen in the winter. I, for one, am particularly fond of a specific,
Ooh, a snack. Let's see if it fits in my pocket.
two specific types of wintertime favorites of ice cream, but it's hard to find them in the summer. So yeah. All right. Let's see if we can find anything along the beach here. Because it's windy. We could find something nice. I would think. Good chances something might have blown up. Oh, hello.
Juliet's been freaking ever since the ferry broke down. She keeps saying we should have just moved to Italy after my trial. As if you can just move to Italy. I've never even been there. And she didn't even seem to enjoy the one trip she took with her dad.
Well, she doesn't really speak Italian yet, does she? It's much harder to deeply enjoy a place when you don't speak the language yet.
Tara, you're sweet.
I absolutely agree, Aqua. Do you have any favorites? Hey, a pearl, a coconut. I like it. Gladiolas. Let's see. Let's check out whether anything else blew up on the beach. I don't mean exploded. We got a conch shell and a regular seashell and some seaweed. Boy, we got everything, one of everything except for a banana. That's pretty darn good. Especially considering that now we know how to grow lemons. And lemons, like bananas, are an excellent source of yellow. Strawberry or lemon?
I tried to get Parker to work on fixing the ferry with me, but he just keeps spouting on about malcontents. I couldn't listen to it anymore.
That sounds very frustrating, Thomas. I probably would have reacted the same way. All right, some stew, maybe? Coffee ice cream.
You can't go wrong with squash, corn, and beans. That's why they grow so well together and taste delicious no matter what kind of stew you make.
Let's buy some cotton seeds. Okay. Anybody home? Nobody home. That's right. We ran into our rancher neighbor in the woods today. Discontent of the malcontents, yes. Okay, I absolutely agree. I don't know why I forgot about coffee ice cream. Coffee ice cream is so delicious. Okay, let's see. It's already 6:10 p.m. We are not going to Ravenwood Mills today. We are not going let's see. We are not going to mine. Let's make this spring stew. I'm looking for things that I've never made before that I have all the ingredients for. Because I'm trying to be a little bit completionist. I'm not the best video game player in the world, but you know, when I see a goal, I kind of try and go for it. That's it, Constellatio. Thank you. Well said. That's it. Not going to Ravenwood, not going to the mines, not collecting the $200. All right. Let's see. I'll make a little copper and some gold. And that's it. Okay, back upstairs. And we haven't been in the workshop yet. Oh, so much to do. Let's see. Collect that purple cloth. Again, looking to get my little stars. We can make some orange silk. And we need to make some bolts of silk. Can we? Yes, we can. We can make 4. How excellent is that? Oh, I overdid it. I shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. All right, now we can make some orange silk and some sauerkraut. Nope, no cabbage. Some beer? Yes. All right. Okay, what outfits have we got all the ingredients for? Materials, I should say. The lilac bloom romper. I almost said the lilac room blomper. No, that's not it, but we'll make one anyway. Anything else? We always have got the sandstorm long, but honestly, we've already made that more than once. Nothing else that we do have the ingredients for. Okay. If we had enough room, I would try to make another dye bath, but ain't got it. Let's feed the silkworms and make some apple cider. Okay, let's see. Do we have room for anything more? No, because we have 3 more things we've never even seen yet, and we have already no room. So there's that. All right. Let's talk to our robots. See how it goes. Okay, Woody's I've been bothering Woody too much. Let's see. This is Plantybot. Yes, I know Plantybot is doing the Plantybot thing, watering the plants. Let's check on all of these. Let's get some olives. And then it will be time to go to the coven meeting. We've got some tea. Delicious. Nevin, saluton alvi, kiel cio iras. Let's plant, oh no, I want to plant more tea, but I haven't got it. All right. Some onions then. And then we can grab this soil, make a little more. That sounded like achievement unlocked. Maybe it's not. Don't know. Let's look. No stone unturned, that's not it. Oh, chai there. Okay. Give the chai ingredients to Giva. Oh, I see. We're supposed to just give her the ingredients, not make chai. And here I was struggling. Okay. Shall we? Well, maybe we'll run into her later. Let's just fly to the coven meeting. Hang on. Before I do that, let's think. We're supposed to be summoning a witch. We tried to get what we needed from... Yeah, I just have to go back to the gloaming and see if it works today. Because... Wait, I'm just really not sure. Home Gardens, putting the soy in soil since forever. Ah, can we get a pun bomb in the chat? Let's see what they all
I
have
know
to
which
say.
ones who
Oh,
transformed
no.
into a hawk she saw gliding majestically above her. The bird knew how to fly, but she didn't. It was a mess.
It's a mess every time you tell the story.
Mind that no one finds your sanctum. It'll be hard to explain that before Otto and his neighborhood watch.
Shelby, giving us more anxiety again. Alright, we'll talk to these two ladies.
As with all common knowledge, witchcraft mythology is sprinkled with half-truths and outright fabrications.
It took me ages to get this far in the coven. But don't give up. You'll get the hang of it.
Okay, it's time to talk to the coven leader.
Perry mentioned that there might be some way to protect the islanders from the wraiths.
We will need more of the fennel seed powder to capture the wraiths when they escape from the gloaming. You can help us maintain a steady supply.
And the best way to protect the islanders is to keep the wellspring in balance. Winter does make it difficult to grow and gather offerings, but there is still abundance if you know where to look. Go and gather some pine cones. We will make an offering for our observance of the shortest day of winter.
Okay, we have the pine cones. That's excellent news.
Our ways must seem foolish and secretive to one who has not grown up in the coven.
A little.
We must wear disguises, we must meet in secret, and we must be careful of who we let into our order. To fail in these duties is to invite scrutiny from others. Then there's fear. Fear is dangerous and in the wrong hands, a weapon. It has always been this way.
Here are the pine cones, High Priestess.
Well done. We will fashion them into a wreath.
With this offering, we welcome the rebirth of the sun.
Whoa. Cool. How long will the offering boost the wellspring?
If we are prudent with our use of magic, it may last us some time. But eventually, we must turn the season so that we can harvest spring crops once more.
We have been awarded with 2, I think that's Wylde Flower seeds? Yes. Well, let's go back. And I don't really understand what the story is here. Let's go to both places. I don't really understand. Have to admit. We will water our plants. And we're going to fully look around everywhere, which will take a good bit of magic. I don't expect to find what I'm looking for here. I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, okay, let's try the purple part. Do I understand all this? No, I do not. What do you call the reason a German man steals a car? Automotive. Oh, yes, indeed. All right, we've got woolweed. We don't even know what woolweed is for. And we need to get through here. That's what I forgot. Ah, we have what we need to get through there. Okay. Oh, wow. Hey. Can we take the fishing here? No? What? Hello? Yes.
Is that what we're looking for?
Yes, yes, it is.
I think. Yes. Yes, it is. Go get it.
You go get it.
I would, but these are new shoes.
Fine. Oh, I guess I'm too heavy for it. Rude.
We need levitation potion. Have you got some?
Luckily, I have.
Obviously. What kind of witch would I be otherwise?
Okay, great. Now, drink it.
What is it with you and making me guinea pig these random potions? How do you know it's safe?
Well, if it isn't, Amir will fix you right up.
Why do I let you talk me into these things? Well, it seems to be working, and I still have all my fingers and toes.
Any extra ones?
What?
Nothing.
Oh, Violet. My goodness. All right. We have our giant lotus. I'm floating along here. All right, we can plant a magic bean. We happen to have one. I'm so glad we happened to have a magic bean. That will enable us to go across there without using a levitation potion, I suppose. All right.
It looks like I'm all out of juice. I'll need to brew more spirit flame to get through here.
All righty. That takes a while, so we won't be able to get through there today. This seems to be doing nothing, but it will eventually do something. Violet, a little backup would be nice. This is requiring a large amount of magic energy.
Is that another Echo Blossom?
Now Violet shows up.
The newest witch Amira seems to have gotten very, very close with Perry. I hope Perry is honest and tells Amira what she told me once. As much as Perry enjoys the occasional mortal distraction, she only ever loved Vivian.
Oh, I knew it.
Wolfsbane! You guys! Oh, I've been hoping for this for so long. All right. So we can't get through here yet until we brew a spirit flame potion. That will take some time. Who knows what kind of giants we might find in the woods. Big, tall, tall giants. All right. Well, I need to make a contribution. A significant contribution. Let's see. Turtle head flower. Thistle. Moonflower. That'll do. Okay. Let's head back home and brew a spirit flame potion. That was some significant story progression today. Okay, spirit flame. And you know what? I'm going to brew a spare as well. And that will be all my powdered calcium. Let's make some more. forgot what you wanted the wolfsbane for. I will show you. You need the wolfsbane to make, is it? Yes. Summon small things longer. An incantation that causes nearby wood, stones, shells, and other small objects to jump into your bag. Lasts for a week. We have been making summon small things, which lasts for a few days. And now we will be able to make a potion that lasts for a week instead, and it requires parchment, which we have to buy from Wesley. We bought some from Wesley, and then we haven't used it yet because we didn't know how to use it. I'll make a couple of those. And let's see, I could also make some powdered pearl dust. Maybe it was another plant I was thinking of. The plant for the summon witch incantation, perhaps. We needed a giant lotus, an enormous flower found in the gloaming, used in powerful spells. This is a spell that calls witches with latent powers into the coven circle. So we can go directly back to the coven meeting and use that right away. So the question is, you guys, I think we should do a prediction. Who do you think is going to appear? If we use this, we are going to bring a new witch into our coven circle. It might be something like someone moves here, like we moved here, not even knowing that we were a witch. Or it could be that one of the youngsters with latent abilities comes into their own and joins us. And I'm curious what you all think. Will it be someone we know or someone we don't know? 10 minutes to ad break. Excellent. I think if we do a quick prediction, maybe I can do that from here. Do I have a quick action for that? I do not. Either a new character or Juliet. Yeah. I'm curious what you all think. I'll vote as well, because I have an opinion. But I don't actually know what is going to happen. I have tried very hard to avoid most spoilers, and I have successfully avoided any spoilers about who joins the coven. Maybe it will be Otto. That would be hilarious, Tarpuff. My goodness. Okay, is it possible to get a prediction up or no? Or we can just chat about it. I don't have a quick action to do a prediction from the stream manager, so I haven't heard anybody say what they think. Not a poll, a prediction, but it's all right. At this point, I'm just going to go ahead. I don't want to spend
Here's
extra
the summon
time on
witch
it
incantation, High Priestess.
beyond what we already have.
Well done. Everyone take your places while I prepare the incantation.
Tonight, we call one who may aid us in our magical workings. Join your brothers and sisters of the Fairhaven Coven. Together we stand, witches all, demanding that you heed our call.
Oh, hello.
Oh no. I fell asleep in front of the TV again, didn't I? Angus! Angus, wake me up!
I did not see this coming at all.
This is no dream, and do not be afraid. You're among friends.
There really are witches here. Angus was right. Look, I'm not one of you.
You're wrong there, Francis.
I don't care what you might have heard about my brother. I had nothing to do with that.
Fabio may have the gift as well, but you've got it in you to be an even greater witch than your brother, Francis.
We need your help. Fairhaven needs your help.
You're not listening to me. I'm no witch.
If he just says straight up no, he may get to be in choice about this.
What was that? Ah!
Oh dear. Hello?
Francis, wait!
No, no, no! Stay away from me. I'm warning you.
Oh dear. Okay, I definitely did not see that coming. Thinking it might be Thomas if it was an adult guy. Wasn't expecting Francis. Oh yeah, Tarpoff. Yeah. Could believe it. I absolutely could. And honestly, I didn't expect anything other than what Korako was saying. Either somebody we hadn't met yet, or yeah, who knows what that was, Constellatio. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. All right, let's go back home. Well, yes. Okay, and I don't really fancy staying up late, so we are going to do an ad break soon, right? Do I have enough time to do a tiny bit of cooking? I don't know whether they're... Oh, wait, what is this? I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe the cauldron just had gas from too many pine cones. Entirely possible. 5 minutes? Okay. We have time to check on everything. Truffles we don't have. Noodles. Okay. How do we make noodles? Do we have a recipe for noodles? Yeah, let's make some noodles. And that used up a lot of eggs, making a big batch of noodles like that. Let's see. We need duck meat. Definitely don't have any of that. Again, truffles we don't have. All right, chicken soup. Let's make some of that. We've always been buying it, but now we can make it ourselves. That's exciting. We can give Sophia some of our own homemade chicken soup, which I'm not sure whether she'll appreciate more or less than her own chicken soup. You know, I mean, given that she is the professional, maybe we should just keep buying the chicken soup from her to give it to her. Is there any drink that we haven't made yet? Okay, at least now I understand that I have to give Giva the ingredients. Did we? Wait, did we buy crocus seeds? I have to give Giva the ingredients for the chai tea rather than the chai tea itself. So we're gonna harvest some of these, but not all of them, because we don't want to be without so many mature flowers, because if we do that, then our honey will come in much, much slower. So let's check on everything downstairs in the sanctum. And make sure we are making good use of everything here. Okay, things looking pretty good, pretty good. Now let's go check the projects in here, also doing fine. Okay, so we are going to have an AFK, a little ad break, and I'm going to pause the game. And when I come back, we will continue on with one more in-game day. Honestly, I'm surprised to see so many people here today. I shouldn't have doubted that there would be this many people, just as if there weren't some other programming going on. But, you're making me smile. And I will see you on the other side of the ad break. And I will remind myself out loud right now that when that happens, I'm going to switch my earbud to my other ear. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. We are back, I believe, or actually have zero information about that, and it kind of looks like I might have returned a half a minute too early. I'm not entirely sure. A bowl of cereal sounds delicious. Trail mix also sounds delicious. I am looking forward to a snack involving some homemade guacamole, but I did not go ahead and get a snack right now. I'm going to wait until after stream and get the snack then. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm having an audio issue. My earbuds just transferred to a different device and back again. Let me know if you can hear me because I've now removed permission from that other device to connect to my earbuds. And also, are we out of ads? I hope you do hear. Excellent. All right.
Am I ready for bed?
If we are out of ads, then Tara is ready for bed. Neben saluton kai dankon. Estas bone bidin. We're out of ads as well. Okay, Tara is heading to bed. We have had an extraordinarily productive day in Fairhaven. It is now Sunday in game. And let's check on that spirit flame and see if we can't hurry it up a little bit. Not sure whether that's possible or not. We are out of some important ingredients. We need Nigella, grows in the mountain overpass in summer and fall. Uh-oh. That's a problem. That's a big problem. All right, Spirit Flame is ready. Ooh, so exciting. Okay, we can at least make some Ultra Miracle Grow Potion. We are short on gold. Okay, 7:10 a.m. What's important? That's not important. Stop that. Taking care of animals. Come on, Tara. You can do it. Wow. All right. Wakey, wakey, chickies. We still don't have the cabbage quite ready yet, but I can at least give you scritches. Oh, we got a feather. Lovely. Peepers needs a lemon. And scritches, and scritches. No, Nugget's got scritches already. All right, Sweet Pea gets some scritches. And an onion for you. Okie dokie. here, despite the fact it's snowing. I find it interesting. Oh, Korako. Kordankon Kara. Thank you so much for those biddies. 200 heckin' biddies. What's the occasion? That's very, very sweet. Olive gets an orange, and the streamer gets 200 biddies. That's like scritchies, yeah? A little pat pat for the streamer. All right, how about you? Have you got any wool for me, Phoebe? You do? Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, little Tara. Oranges for you. Tux. Hello, saluton. Kiel Chio. All right, 2 more. Rosemary gets some sweet potatoes. And let's go and see Giva as well today. Maybe not before we see Shelby, but at least we'll go and see her at some point during the day. And the apple for Smokey. Tux is studying very hard. Not only Duolingo, of course, Duolingo is that catch-all category that we say we're streaming Duolingo when we're really just streaming all sorts of language learning. But Tux was doing Duolingo and Drops and Lernu and also reading an article from Yuye Fatsila. And then the article was about a story and then going and finding where to get the story. It was just all sorts of productivity. Tux fartas bone. Ligis la elektran pianon alla computilo, la clavaro alla computilo. Hurra! Gratulon! Ankaŭ mi volas fari tion. Eble ni diskutu pri tio, ĉar mi ne faris de sufiĉe longe, ke mi eĉ ne tute certas plu kiel fari tion. Hello? What is this? This appears to be a flame, a black flame or a wing. Does this have to do with Raven? What's going on? What does she want to talk to us about? I'm too scared. I'm gonna.
Drat. I can't believe the ferry's broken down now. I was supposed to go to a luncheon in Milkwater honoring my mother's decades of civil service.
I mean, you don't sound like you were actually looking forward to that, though. Maybe it's okay? I mean, Drat is...
Oh my. Keisha's so rich, but if you insist, who am I to say no? I do.
Oh, sorry. I interrupted her. I'm feeling anxious. Gotta get to this.
Oh, Tara. Good. I was just about to send someone for you. We've called an emergency town hall to discuss the ferry.
Okay.
Now, folks, I know you all have questions about how we'll get on until the ferry's fixed, and we'll answer those. But first, we must figure out what happened to the ferry. Parker and Thomas have checked her over from stern to stern and found nothing suspicious.
It's interesting. The written text says stem to stern, which is the saying, stem to stern. But he didn't say that. He said stern to stern. And that kind of thing can happen. A voice actor can misread a line, but it's the job of the director to catch that and ask for another line reading. It's a tedious process, you know, listening to every line and comparing word for word with the script. But yeah.
However, I still wonder if the ferry wasn't just damaged by the snowstorm. Maybe someone tried to put the ferry out of service.
I really think it was the ice.
Citizens of Fairhaven, this is your chance to serve your community. Did any of you see someone tamper with the ferry?
Tedious in Esperanto is teda. Li vere estas teda, ĉu ne?
Oh no.
Not this again.
But
I
nobody
saw something.
did. Oh
At night,
no!
Marty has gone down to the shore near the ferry. A lot.
He's glowing.
Now, Angus.
No, Angus doesn't mean it. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Hey, Francis. Well said.
Are you saying I'm not smart enough to understand?
Of course not, Cariño. You're brilliant. It's just that you're also kind and thoughtful and...
I know what I've seen. Marty says he's a rancher, but he doesn't know anything about animals. Why is he here?
I just passed my animal science classes. I never tried to hide that.
We know there's a malcontent in Fairhaven. If Sophia wasn't one, then that person is still out there. I'll bet my bar auto paid you to say that. It makes his only political opponent look even worse.
I'd never bribe someone. Besides, I won the election.
Otto, you know I don't like these spectacles, but something about Marty doesn't add up.
Thomas.
Thomas? You are literally my neighbor.
Not by choice.
Don't fret, Marty. You'll have a fair trial, just as Sophia did. More than anything, I want Fairhaven to feel safe. That's what I'm committed to, not my own personal benefits.
You oily double-crossing!
Yeah, and after all Marty did...
I'm sure there's no need for that.
That's right. Let's take a week to cool our heads and let Marty prepare. We'll meet back in Town Hall after 7 days. That will be all.
Here we go again.
This is even worse than last time. No fairy means Otto's power tripping.
Here's the truth. He's afraid. People do terrible things when they're afraid.
He seems genuinely afraid.
I don't care what he feels. He's putting people in danger. Hey, though, I'd hate to be Francis right now. If you thought you had to learn about the Coven fast.
Oof. He's had a rough few days.
We'll hear all about it at the next Coven meeting.
The Unjolly Rancher. Ha 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 ha. Marty's trial will be in 7 more days. Okay.
I'm fed up with this witch trial nonsense. I like to put Otto up on that stand and let him see how it feels.
I mean, well said. Alright, can I manage to talk to anybody before they leave? No? They're all gone. Okay, fine. We'll go talk to Shelby. Yeah, indeed. He's committed, but he should be committed. Oh, where's Shelby? Did I hear it? Oh no, that's... Right. Is he over here? No. Well, there are some days when Shelby's a little hard to find. We'll try by the going for a walk on the beach, but I kind of doubt it.
It does seem like a strange coincidence that my center was broken into so shortly after Marty moved to the island. And Angus would never lie about seeing something suspicious. We'll get to the truth, one way or the other.
Yeah, we may have been responsible for that one. Cream of mushroom soup. I need to talk to Grandma about this.
Sophia is still shaken by her trial, of course. I know you could have made her feel better. I just don't know what to say to her. And I can't tell her the truth.
It's a tough one.
I heard a very good question from one of our members recently. They asked, Messenger, I climb and I climb until there are blisters on my feet. Why can't I reach the pinnacle? And I told them, why, it is only when the blisters are on your mind instead of your feet will you truly arrive.
That makes none sense whatsoever. Okay, he's not glowing anymore.
What do you think, Tara? Maybe Marty was the malcontent, and he threw me off the scent onto Sophia. You think you know people.
Just what I was going to say, Natalia. I thought I knew you. Well, well. Here's the thing. She's not under any influence right now.
I'm still not sure about anyone being a witch, but I'm almost positive Marty is a malcontent. That guy's hiding something. I just don't know what.
He doesn't give off the vibe of being truly, totally honest. That's true. We've always felt that way, haven't we?
We
However,
can't be surprised that Marty came here to stir up trouble. Just look at his behavior last fall.
You mean when he ran against you for mayor?
Precisely. He's up to no good. No good at all.
yeah, getting involved in community. My goodness, how dare. Have we got any fish
Sophia,
fingers to sell?
are you okay?
No, I'm definitely not okay. Now Angus has accused Marty? What is happening to this town? I always thought of Angus as a sweet, flower-covered teddy bear. I guess I don't know anyone here as well as I thought I did.
Well, we know what's going on with him.
Tara, you're sweet.
And it's something we've got to do something about. Oh, we have plenty of coffee. How is it that we wound up with 71 coffee? That's a lot of coffee. Okay. Kai, been a while. Didn't see you yesterday anywhere.
Marty's vibes are off. I'll agree to that. But more of this witch trial business does not seem like a good idea. Can't we just talk it out over a plate of donuts?
Kai, I like the way you think. I really wish I had something you loved in my pockets. And I don't. Maybe I'll give you something even if I don't have any of your favorite things. Something's better than nothing, right? Interesting. What do you want to think? He might like a loco moco.
You made this all for me? It's like the most comfortable comfort food there is.
We got it. We guessed right.
When I was learning to surf, I grinded on a plate of loco moco afterwards every time.
Hey, we've discovered one of Kai's favorite foods. So, it's blue Hawaii cocktail, haupia, poke bowl, and loco moco, and something else we don't know what it is. All right. Nice.
What the flip, Angus? How could he I just...
Something's gotten into him.
Yeah, if by something you mean Otto and Cameron.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong, although there is a little bit more to it than that.
Hold up.
First, Marty runs against Mayor Soft, and now he's accused of witchcraft? I'm not the only one who finds that kind of suspicious, am I?
Not at all, Sebastian. Alright, so I was trying to remember what else he likes. He also likes pancakes.
But this is just like my mom used to make. Violet told you, huh? Gotta say, that was nice of her. And you.
Oh man, I hope we can repair this. And quickly.
Daddy says witches aren't real, but malcontents are. Then, Mayor said Mr. Emerson was a witch, so the mayor thinks witches are real. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it is a very good response to this.
Ooh, a snack. Let's see if it fits in my pocket.
Is the grocery store open? It is not. That's a shame. Alright, let's look at the beach and then make some fish sticks. There's another little boat. That's a good question. It's where Bruno lives, I think. Let's see. Bruno lives here. So, yeah, I mean, theoretically, it could bring in some emergency supplies, but I guess ice cream is not considered an emergency supply. I would think Bruno would be down with making sure we got a little ice cream from time to time, but I don't know. Houseboats aren't boats, and maybe it isn't, maybe it's able to float but not able to go. It's entirely possible.
Are you all right?
What? Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Not much sleep last night, that's all. I have never been better.
Full-on panic mode. Plus absolute denial. Got it. Gonna leave you alone for the time being. Just wanted you to know I'm here for you. And I care.
This winter is making Otto act real stern. Gotta be the stress. Gotta be.
I sure hope so.
Have we got any beer yet? We have not. Alright, what do you think? You might like a goulash? Something like a mushroom risotto. Oh, that sounds fancy. Like a goulash. Would he like a goulash?
Well, now.
Nope.
This the kind of thing city folk give each other?
Yeah, I thought he might think it was too fancy. Oh well. Alright. Coffee, huh? He kind of seemed a little nervous to me. We can try giving him coffee. I don't think he'll thank us very kindly.
For me? Thanks, I'm starving.
Guess he won't say no to anything. But I don't think that was any particular win.
Well, this is a moral quandary. I don't think Marty's a witch, but maybe he is whatever Cameron keeps on talking about. A malcontent? He certainly has made life on my farm less content.
That makes you a malcontent. Oh, all right. We've got lemonade. That's the last thing we have for you. We need to get back in the kitchen.
One sip of lemonade, and I remember Dad bringing Mom and me glasses out in the field. She taught me how to care for seedlings, and her dad taught her. That's how it goes.
If the ferry's broken, that means we can't go see Grandpa at Harmony Acres. I hope someone there can explain to him that it's because of the ferry. I don't want him to think we just forgot to visit. Even if he doesn't remember everything too well, he always seems happy to see us.
That's a tough one.
Yum. Sometimes my mom says I'm a pastatarian, but can you blame me? Bolognese is delicious.
I just don't get it. What did I ever do to Angus? I mean, okay, maybe I forgot to get him and Francis a wedding present, but I hadn't really lived here that long, you know? Hey, this smells great. Thanks.
All right, let's buy some poultry feed. And we can maybe sell some animals. We'll sell nuggets. Hello? It did not work? Oh, we canceled. Okay. And we'll buy a chicken. No, we'll also sell rosemary. No, we won't. I want to keep my sheep. All right. We'll buy a little chick.
Here's your animal. Now, what would you like to call her?
Okay, what do you think? Nuggets, Marty, Waddles. Have we got a Waddles? Have we got a Waddles? I don't think we do.
Waddles.
That's definitely a name.
You are quite a creature. All right, we don't know what Waddles likes yet. We're going to give some scritches. You think you saw Waddles? Oh boy, now we've got 2 Waddles. Let's check. We got a Peepers. Oh, you chickens. Yep, we've got another Waddles. Oh boy. Well, we'll sell our other Waddles eventually here. Let's try and figure out what Waddles likes. We need a hint.
Oh, I think I see something.
Something that grows in winter. That's lucky. Excellent. Oh no, we're out of gold. That is bad news. We need to get to the mines again. Let's see. Beauty, here you go. Woody, thank you very much. Planty's busy and happy. Got some limes. Oh, some mulberries. Some onions. Good, good, good. We'll plant some sweet potato seeds. Okay. There you go, Dolly. Some pomegranate for you. I'm getting sleepy. It's happening a little earlier than I expected. All right, Oh wait, we wanted to see waddles. All right, what do we think? Let's try the fennel. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay, let's go see Giva. Fishy, hello. Got something for you.
Here, kitty kitty.
My goodness, Fishy has been busy. Num num num. All right, let's go see Giva, and we'll try to find Minybot. You know, I'm really not sure that it's all that worth our time to dig for coins anymore. It's a strange situation, isn't it? All right. Is she at work or at home? Let's find out. Oh, she is at work. Excellent.
Have any luck growing the tea?
Yes, it's ready.
Fantastic! Would you mind coming with me then? I promised Cameron I would bring a pot of tea for our meeting.
Oh dear.
Meeting? I didn't know you joined the league. Oh, I didn't. It's... well, just come. You'll see.
Tara, how nice that you're joining us today.
She brewed a pot of chai for our meeting.
What type of meeting is this?
It's a weekly sobriety meeting we hold here at the Consciousness Center. It's open to the community, but so far it's just been Giva and me.
Oh, come on, Tara, sit down. We won't bite.
Giva, last week we were discussing how winter can make it more difficult to stay in recovery. All those long hours indoors.
Yes, being outdoors working during the day helps, but nights are hard. I've wanted to go into Damon's bar more times than I can count, just for some extra company. But I've held fast. I'm proud of myself.
You should be. Every day without a drink is a victory. Oh, we're not open for regular service just now, Bruno.
Oh, excuse me. Thought I read on the notice board there was a meeting today?
Yes, absolutely. Welcome.
Well, that's really cool. We've gotten 315 coins and a recipe for chai and a chai. Yay, we can make it in the kitchen. Okay.
Do you remember when I told you that I was excited to be trapped on the island?
Yes.
Well, I take it back. I was convinced Sophia's trial was a one-time occurrence, but it seems to have been just the beginning. Ooh, that smells sublime. And just the right amount of spice, too, I can tell.
The plot thickens like a good curry. All right, I guess I can't talk to Bruno right now. Hello?
Hey, Angus. How you doing?
Oh, it's just like Messenger Cameron said it would be. Like walking through a fog, then suddenly, a moment of clarity. It's so obvious Marty was a witch all along.
Is it really?
Seriously, Tara. You think I can't tell someone's a witch if they're standing right in front of me?
Good point.
Failed to see how that exactly is a good point, but I do see why she said that, I guess. You know, whenever I'm working through something in terms of like physically processing something that's in my body that my system doesn't appreciate, Doing everything I can to up my metabolism seems to be a good idea. So maybe we can help him get rid of that gin by giving him some rumbledy thumps? A sup
This
line,
looks
just a
good.
lemon? That's a
Thanks.
good question. That's a very good question indeed. Well, I didn't see any of that coming, but I've already taken. See, it's. I don't think we were expected to do that on a Sunday. It's a little awkward. It wasn't supposed to be that way. I think that was supposed to happen on a non-Sunday, but they did figure out a way for that to happen. I was supposed to go make fish sticks, and I forgot to do that. Let me go make some fish sticks. Oh, and I didn't check the notice board. Same thing as yesterday. Well, no, I didn't. Okay, go make some fish sticks. Oh no. Hello, hello. Okay, that should not have happened because that earbud was fully charged up at the end of the ad break. And that amount of time is not a reasonable amount of time. But hey, poor thing fainted because it's old. It's doing its best. All right, we are gonna make some fish sticks in the oven. Hello? There they are. Okay. Okay, we're using up all of our flour doing that, but we'll go ahead and get some more flour the next time we have a chance. Oh, some honey is coming in. We'll wait for all of the honey to be ready. Okay. Let's see. You need a gem. How about a sapphire?
Hey, fish.
Hey, fishy, go fish. A topaz.
Hey,
Topaz are
Flynn.
nice. All right. I don't usually interrupt Tara. That's not my normal MO. I think I must be a little bit tired that that's happening. It's not normally supposed to happen the way I play. It was unexpected that I did that. I love how you always get in just an oh no before the earphones die. I hear it go bwomp 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 bwomp, and then and then I go oh no, and then I hope that the earbud case with the fresh earbud in it is in easy arm's reach. All right, let's sell these and buy anything? Nah. Maybe some quiche? Nah, we're good. Okay. Well, did we talk to Dana? Yes. All right. Let's go find Minybot. Oh, I guess we could also try heading over. Oh, hi, Gibbon. Oh, where'd she go? All right, let's try heading over and seeing our neighbors in Ravenwood Mills and then going to the mines. Have a good lurk, Tux. A girl's best friend. I need the hardest gem available for a drilling project. Nothing short of diamond will do. And no, Perry, it won't be like last time. Oh dear. What happened last time, Zephyr? Oh, hi.
Does it make me a bad person if I'm not as worried about clearing Marty's name compared to Sophia?
If you are, then I am too.
No wonder we're friends. We're both vindictive trash.
Oh dear. Oh, a little bit. Yeah, it's okay to color me with that paintbrush, I guess, in this case.
Miss me with your quinoa bowls or whatever. Tortilla española is the perfect breakfast food.
Amen to that.
Hiya, Tara. Want to see these build plans?
Yes?
Always. What's your latest invention?
Oh, gosh, I didn't invent this. It's what humans would call an Archimedes screw. Very old.
Okay, regardless of who invented it, what does it, do?
Oh, it pumps water from one place into another. So I figure I can replace the ferry's bilge pump with one of these. That way the ferry won't take on more water while I'm repairing it. I mean, while Thomas, Parker, and me are repairing it. All together.
Carefully now,
That's
Zephyr.
genius. What are you going to make the Archimedes screw out of?
Bronze is best. It holds up real well in salt water. I've got loads of tin lying around to make a bronze alloy, but no copper. Oh, could you fetch me some?
I probably have plenty in my
Sure,
pockets.
no problem.
Woohoo! Thanks! I can't wait to get started!
Let's do it. We've got that diamond for you.
Whoa, you've got some steam in your boiler today, Tara. This is great.
I love when Zephyr gets
Did you
excited.
get your hands on any copper?
Indeed, I did.
Have a look.
Ah, this is just what I need. I'll melt the copper down and combine it with the tin straight away. I use a Grimspark family incantation to make the alloy extra strong. It's the niftiest thing. I'd show it to you, but you're not a Grimspark, so take this instead.
Thanks, Zephyr.
Don't mention it, my friend.
Woohoo!
I always thought Perry was being paranoid about what might happen if the Fairhaven folks found out about us. But if this is the way your people treat human outsiders, I don't want to think about how they would treat Faye.
Yeah, people they don't even realize have been their neighbors since time immemorial. All right, we don't have any extras of anything, but we do have some coconut macaroons. Oh, she said thank you and I interrupted. All right, let's see. We can make... Oh, we finally can make the enchanted silver wire. That's what the wool weed was for. Oh my goodness. How much enchanted silver wire do we need? We need a heck of a lot of it, actually. And so we're going to have to get as much wool weed as we possibly can. Make a powered topaz and an amethyst and a couple of sapphires. Let's make 4 powered rubies and 2 powered emeralds and 2 powered diamonds. Woohoo! Alright, if we had had a little bit more powdered pearl, we could have made some more, but that was okay. Wool weed, that's it, Tarpoff. I was being oblivious.
So, have you repaired a gem finder yet?
I haven't quite gotten around to it.
Getting closer.
What are you waiting for? I want to see him in action.
All right, well, now that we've got it figured out about using the wool weed, we'll be able to get that done.
I thought I would be seeing you. I heard there was another accusation in town. This is just terrible. Plus, if Marty gets sent away, there goes my steak hookup.
Wesley!
I mean, he has a good point.
What? A guy's gotta eat.
We're not really providing him with steak on the regular. An Archimedes screw.
I can't wait to drink some of this while reading the latest detective novels that came in.
To drain water from a pirate ship. All right, we're gonna have to keep up with purchases here. Now that we have a use for the parchment paper.
Sometimes Ariel's antics are just too much. He is 500 years old, not 5.
Yes, but he is a trickster.
What lovely smells. You have been practicing with reagents in the kitchen as well as the sanctum, I see.
Well said, Constellazio. All right, luckily we had a magic bean seed. I'm going to make sure that I have a spare on me at all times. I doubt I will ever need 2 spares. But 1 spare seems absolutely reasonable. Don't need to buy a levitation potion. We are totally out of Nigella, and I wish we could buy a lot more of it from her. But we can sell some levitation potion at least. It would have been funny if she had said 50 instead of 5, casting more shade on humans. Absolutely. I thought the same thing, Korako. I was like, there's something just a little bit missing here. It was like a kind of close but no cigar for me. What have you been up to, Ariel?
So, a mortal man has accused another of being a witch, but he does not know that his own husband is a witch? Ugh. Every day I am more thankful that I am Fae, not human.
Well, to be honest, his own husband doesn't really know that he is a witch. I mean, he knows, but he's not really in acceptance of this fact. How about some donuts? Tarpov, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
I cannot resist.
It's always wonderful to see you. Can we get a shout out for Tarpov, please? Tarpov streams in a cozy way. I wouldn't say that the games are always cozy, but the atmosphere is always absolutely cozy. We have not yet figured out what to do with the things that we can buy from Ariel, but I'm glad I at least know that he is happy to do business with me. There's that. All right, we got that done just in time. It is 5 p.m. And we're going to go try and find our Miney bot and see if it's got any gold for us. It's going to be somewhere in the first 5 levels, maybe on level 5, I think. Let's look at level 5 and see. No? 4? Oh, there you are. Hello? Sorry to bother you. Just wondering. Ah, yes, thank you. You do have some gold for me. Wonderful. Thank you. All right, let's go down to, oh gee, I don't know, level 12. We're hoping for some more gold. Well, I won't find gold there. I'll only find sand. What am I doing? And then we'll go down to level 20 and see if we can't figure out what does it take to repair the goblin machinery. In fact, I might as well do that right now, so it'll reduce the chance of Tarpov missing it. We'll go down to level 20 and have a quick look. Where is it? Here. Nope, we need 20. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of enchanted silver wire. Okay. Well, thanks to Tarpov, we now know about what it is we need. Wool weed from the gloaming. Yes, we have 2. We need 10 times that many. That's a lot of many much. Very, very many much. There's some gold, just what we were hoping for. Excellent. Yay, more gold. Okay, I think that's enough. It's 6:10 p.m. We're going to do a few home chores and then head to the meeting. We have things to talk about. We've got a gin to deal with, and I need to get some more wool weed. Let's see, how goes it down here? We'll make a boost harvest potion. And no, that was a mistake. Did not mean to do that. Alright, we need to make some essence of gold. And I need to make more of it. And I think I need to make it a little bit faster. Okay. Let's see, what else are we going to make here? Do we have, let's see, we have 1 spare spirit flame and 1 that we're going to use today. Make a concentrated levitation potion and a crystal ball potion. Let's make 1 more crystal ball potion. And this, bumper harvest. No, we don't make 1 more crystal ball potion. Okay. Let's go to the workshop. Tool shed, workshop, thingamajig. Oh, heck yeah. We were so short on cloth, and now we're really going to have everything we need. The thing that's tight is the dye bath. We don't have enough dye baths. Let's see. I feel like we maybe could let one of the silkworms go in order to get another dye bath. We can't. Shocking. This is potentially problematic. Oh my goodness, we're going to have to get an expansion. All right, guys, we are going to be going past the next ad break by a little bit because we have some witchy business to do. So on the
I had a chat with Ariel about what the fairy folk actually want for offerings. These days, even they have modern taste.
But we are not going to get through all of the business we
Mind
got.
that no one finds your sanctum.
Well, I guess we could interrupt them. Let's try this.
Francis, Angus is...
Not himself. He would never accuse Marty of being a witch.
Now, how come Francis gets to see us all without our robes on? That's what I want to know.
Does it have something to do with whatever it was that came flying out of the woods?
Yes. I'm afraid Angus is under the influence of a dark spirit. We call them wraiths. We'll need your help to free him.
I'll do whatever it takes to cure Angus. But that doesn't mean I'm joining you in this group that meets in the woods.
We need you to fashion an iron amulet to capture the genie.
Done. Anything else?
Yes. I know it might be hard to hear, but the Wraith didn't pick Angus at random. He has an existing prejudice against witches. And the Wraith bound itself to that. Help the novice find out why.
I feel weird asking this, but you must have a spare key to Angus's shop, right? I need to find a personal item to use in the spell to free him from the Wraith.
Yes. Here. You should go at night, or on Angus's day off. If he catches you, I never gave you the key. Understand?
I would think they would just send him to get it, but I guess that wouldn't be much of a game.
I hope we can convince Francis to come back. That was a pretty shocking way of learning he's a witch.
Ideally, every witch's discovery of their powers would be more like yours. Someone you love and trust helps you realize what you're capable of. But right now, we don't have time for that kind of gentleness.
Indeed.
There's an Iranian festival a week before the new year where we burn rue and frankincense. I wonder if it started as a way to appease local well springs. Just as we're doing with the pine cones.
Possible.
We totally need to do a Bring Your Familiar to Coven night. Amira's told me so much about her red fox.
All right, what shall we add? All right. On the other side of the ad break, we will go into the gloaming to do what needs to be done. So I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to discover a new part of the gloaming today. So I will see you on the other side of the ad break. Hello, hello. Are we back? Are we back? Let's go take care of our plants that need watering. Oh, harvesting. Oh, we have an audio problem. There we go. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Okay, we seem to be okay now. Time to plant anemone seeds. And these have to be watered by hand. For some reason, my earbud didn't connect, so I had to plug in the other earbud, even though it wasn't properly its turn. We do not have a robot to plant these. To water these. Well, let's see. We could try hurrying them up a bit so they come ready at the same time. There we go. I meant to water them, but watering is not an option. We watered the plot just recently. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back to the other section of the gloaming. And let's hope everything goes well. I'm a little nervous. Let's see what happens. We've got coffee in our pockets. We've got restore magic potions.
I'll need a levitation potion to get across here.
Okay, we've got spare levitation potions because our magic beans have not... Wait, I have a levitation potion, but I have tons of levitation potion. I'm so confused. Okay, drink the levitation potion. I don't normally drink it. I normally use it on the broom. All right. Wee, wee, wee. Okay, can't escape from this. Wee, wee, wee. Wolfsbane. All right. But let's see. This is what I wanted. Okay. Brand new area. Let's hope I have enough magic to get through.
Ugh, doesn't look like my wand is strong enough for this.
No. Really? Usually takes 3 times.
Ugh, doesn't look like my wand is strong enough for this.
So I'll have to level up before I can go through there. No fair, no fair. All right, there's the woolweed. My goodness. That is not the outcome I was counting on. Wand upgrade needed. Well, that only happens when we level up in our magic ability and in the coven, and frankly, I don't see that coming down the pike anytime really soon. Okay, guys, I think Tara's going to take an early night of it. Yeah, no, Violet, I don't think helps with that. I think, is there in case of emergencies? let's see, I need to make more powdered pearl dust. Okay, guys, I think that's probably it. Tara is ready for bed, and I'm ready to find a raid target. Let's have a look and see who is streaming right now. Who else is providing alternative programming? Quite a few. That's good news. Let's see. Just having a look. See what friends are on. Hey, it looks like Tux is building some Legos and Soundworks is streaming a parade. So let's vote between those two wonderful community members. Can you put up a poll, Constellatio, between Tux 2, who is building Legos, and Soundworks? I'm going to do shout outs for both of them so that y'all can find your way over there. I don't do polls all the time, but I occasionally enjoy doing that, mostly so that when we go and raid, I can tell the people, chat chose you, because that's always happy news to hear that you've been specially chosen by chat. So here we go. These are the two options here. It is Sunday. I will be back tomorrow with some music and more, maybe. We'll see. And then, as Constellatio says, we'll be back again on Wednesday and Friday. So I need to make sure I can see the poll. I can't see the, oh, there we go. All right, now I can see the poll. I see one vote is in, and the poll is a short poll. It's just about half over. So make sure you get your votes in if you would like to vote. And of course, I know that Twitch chat usually goes and ties things up, so I know that's a possibility that might happen. We shall see. We've got about a third of the time remaining, the short time interval, which is remaining. And I see 2 votes for Tux and 1 vote for Soundworks. I just want to tell all of you how much I appreciate you. I can't believe how many people wanted to hang out with me tonight, and I appreciate all of you so much. Thanks for hanging out here. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for supporting each other and me and the stream and Tara Wylde and all that good stuff. So I will see you again tomorrow, and we are going to raid Tux if I can. Oh boy, now I've really done it. Okay, back to Stream Manager. Here we go. All right, I can do this. Whew, that was a close one. Raid Tux 2. There we go. Hopefully that worked. Yes, that did work. Okay. We're going to kick that right off right away and head out. Come along if you will. Use those raid calls if you want to. And copy pasta. And I will see you all over there. Thanks for hanging. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye.